I think back to the time of King David and King Solomon. Even with Moses, you went around the Gaza Strip because it was an area, a Philistine stronghold that was never dealt with, never properly, even the time of Joshua. Never did we fully deal with this, and we're seeing Hamas has taken a real center stage in this ancient conflict, in this ancient thing. And I look back to some of the war pins I have, to some of the memories, even before this time. Well, you have Operation Cast Lead, 2008 to 2009, Protective Edge, 2014, the May 2021 conflict, October 7th. It's being dealt with now, but we don't want this to continue at all. And so let's look back at what happened on October 7th. I remember we thought not only that the Houthi rebels in Yemen, we thought there would be also direct ICBM intercontinental ballistic missiles from Iran. We thought some of the terrorists in Iraq would join in, and out of Jordan, there would be attacks, and through Judea, Samaria, and that they would come from the sea, from Gaza, and from the sea, from the Hezbollah terror group, as well as missiles, and we would be completely surrounded. But let's look back. Okay, let's look back for a minute. Operation Cast Lead, 27th of December, 2008. You have a military campaign to stop the rocket attacks. It was 3 weeks long. There was about 1,300 Palestinians died. 13 Israelis died in this. And in the aftermath of the war, there was all this anti-Semitism, all of this, waves of anti-Semitism in the UK. 541 anti-Semitic attacks. 546 was before that. And it just was an increase in France. 832 anti-Semitic incidents. Surge in these kind of places. Then you have and I was in all these, 2014, you have Operation Protective Edge, which was from July 8th till when was that? Till August 26, 2014, okay? And you have, because of 3 Israelis kidnapped, taken hostage, okay? And so then you have huge tons of rockets shot on us. You have about 2,200 Palestinians killed, 73 Israelis killed, and then tons of anti-Semitism. 1,168 in 2014, which was an all-time high. In France, there was about 851 attacks, which was an increase from the year before that. Germany had about 1,596, a surge of anti-Semitic attacks after this. Then you have the conflict in May 2021, and you have tensions around the Al-Aqsa Mosque, over the Haram al-Sharif, which is our Temple Mount. Of course, that's where the focus always is, right? 11-day conflict happens. 250 Palestinians were killed then, 13 Israelis killed again there. And so suddenly a surge of 620 anti-Semitic attacks out of UK. Same in Germany, 2,351. You see, it's always getting higher. Crime and attacks, highest number ever. Surges of anti-Semitism. After Protective Edge in 2014, you have tons of Jewish immigration. You have all-time high 7,200 French Jews making their immigration from Europe, from all over Europe. And you have this pattern, right? You see a pattern here. After there's a war, it has to do with Gaza, this spiritual stronghold. And then what do you think's happening now? October 7th happened. Huge anti-Semitic attacks, right? Even after COVID, they were like, let's blame the Jews, at COVID. And so you have this rise, this surge, bigger than we've ever seen in the history of the world, a surge of anti-Semitism. You got the Jewish agency saying, listen, guys, it's going to be also waves of Aliyah. Doron Almog tells the Jerusalem Post there's going to be over 1 million in the next short while of Jewish people coming here. There is a giant surge of requests. How do you take the request and it become a reality? Well, it's just like that. The largest surge will be coming now ever since 1948, when after the Holocaust is what's believed now, that there's going to be the largest surge coming home of our brothers and sisters. And General Doron Almog, he says that the Jewish agency, with the whole state of Israel, of course, all people are being called upon to help with the Aliyah. And the Aliyah Return Center has been helping, and we want to continue to up that. We are ready to assist this next major wave of Aliyah. And we want to ask the nations to join in with us. We want to ask them, hey, it's time to set the captives free, not just out of the Hamas terror tunnels, but the Bible calls these Jewish people exiles who are returning to the promised land. We want to ask people to sow in right now with the work of the Ark, the Aliyah Return Center, and other organizations. Choose which one you want, doesn't matter. And let's do this together. Let's welcome them. As the Bible says, let's not be like the spirit of Amalek. Let's be like Jethro, who helped Moses. Let's be like Ruth, who helped Naomi home. Let's be like the heroes of the Bible, like King Hiram, building up Jerusalem. And let's do it together. God bless you. And in this whole new season, guys, it's going to be an adventure. Thank you for standing with us.